Alright, the next thing we need to do is get in here to the glove box. You'll want to remove any Panda Express napkins and Tom Petty CDs that you may have. Okay, now squeeze these sides in. This will allow the glove box to drop down. Okay, with the glove box down, you can see we got this module we got to get out of the way. There's 2 bolts holding it on. Those are 7mm. Okay, I'm using my little Craftsman tool kit. When I first started my channel, I did a video on gift ideas, you know, with tools. And anyway, this was one of the products I talked about. I keep it in my truck, and it's really handy. It gets used quite often. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unplug this and get this out of the way. I'm going to, oh Lord. Get this out of the way. Now with the module out of the way, we can see up here we've got a control cable that's attached. I may have to take that loose, I'm not real sure. There's 1, 2 bolts, 3. There is one back behind here, and then back behind this white plug is another one. So I may have to unplug this, I'm not real sure. And then we look under the dash, there's 2 more bolts, and these black and white wires here are also connected. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to pop those loose as well. Not real sure, we'll see. These bolts are 8mm. That makes sense. Not really. This bolt on the far left requires a wrench. So if you've got a 8mm ratchet wrench, that'd make real quick work of this. I mean, I've got one, but it's at work, so I'm having to use this crescent wrench, which is small, but it feels giant when trying to work in small spaces. Okay, a couple of things. See, I got the cover off, and this that I thought was wiring is actually vacuum tubing. So I did have to pop the bottom one loose. The one on the side is still attached. Control cable. Let's bring it in here and I'll show you. Okay, this end of the cable just popped right off. Okay, maybe there was supposed to be some sort of keeper, I don't know, but mine didn't have one, and it just slid right up off the nipple. Okay, this slid into here. Now, you see this little tab on top? You pull that out, and that allows this to slide back and forth, I guess, for adjustment. And with this end off, I was able to pull that back and then just slide this out. Now, there's our heater core. I should be able to just pull this straight out. Let's see. It's really wedged in there pretty good. There we go. Remember that white plug? It's going to have to be undone. Okay. There's a foam seal across the top. If you take that off, it creates a little bit more room. There we go. And we're out. Let's take a look in here. You see there's foam tape that goes around the perimeter of this box, and the heater core sits on it. and you can see this is just gone. Now I don't have any foam tape here, and I'm 30 minutes from the nearest store. I don't know. I'm thinking about just cutting this off where it has detached and just go with it. I really need to get this done today, and I don't want to spend an hour on the road. All right. Okay, so I topped off the radiator and drove it into work this morning. Everything went well, no leaks, that's good. One last thing that needs to be done, and let me show you this right here. Hang on, let me get you set down. Okay, so you remember the black gooey sealant that was around the heater core tubes? Well, we need to replace that, and 3M makes a product, and it's called strip caulk. I can make some jokes here, but I'm gonna refrain. It's part number 08578. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is real similar to what the factory uses. It's just it comes in strips. Comes in strips. Anyway, you would just mash this stuff up, and then just we'll spread it around the or actually I will spread it around the heater core tubes. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this stuff and kind of pretend it's Play-Doh. Just mash it in there. I mean, there's a seal back behind there, so you know this may not be completely necessary, but this will help prevent any water from getting in. Probably been a little easier if I'd have done this before I put the heater hoses back on. I don't know. All right. I guess that'll do it. All right, well, that's it. Hope that helps you out. Please consider subscribing. I will see you in the next one.